We're about to do our first exam since finishing university, and it's not even going to be in English. We're in Cusco, Peru, and tomorrow we start our week-long Spanish school with Maximo Nivel. Today we're heading into the school for our orientation and placement exam. The exam is just to get an idea of our current level of Spanish, so they can tailor the lessons and help us get the most out of the time we've got with them, since it's only a week. Annie's done so much more Duolingo than me, so I definitely don't think I'm going to do as well as she is. Wish us luck! That was absolutely brilliant. We got so much more than we bargained for from the orientation as well. We went in a little bit nervous about the placement exam, but we were made to feel so comfortable. Ollie is the Director of Programmes at Maximo Nivel, and he took us through the orientation, gave us loads of useful information about Cusco and Peru more generally, like the culture, the food and drink scene, how to keep safe in the city. Then we learned a bit about Maximo Nivel, the history of the organisation, the programmes they have available, and what to expect from our lessons next week. So I feel like we're armed with everything we need to have an amazing time whilst we're here. Then we learned all about the other services they have available to help you make the most of Spanish school. So you've got cultural events like cooking classes and salsa classes, and then additional learning tools like your tutoring and tandem conversations. Next we had our placement exam, and that was so funny. We've got so much to learn. Most of it went over my head, but I guess that's the point, for them to see what we know already, even though it's not much, and what we've still to learn. Didn't feel under any pressure though. Ollie was so supportive and made us feel good about the little Spanish we do have. Then we found out our Spanish teacher is only going to speak in Spanish, no English, so we're going to be thrown in at the deep end next week. I guess they don't call it Spanish immersion for nothing. After the exam, Ollie took us into the city to point out some handy places like ATMs, cultural stops, and most importantly, some food and drink recommendations. If you're interested in taking Spanish school in Peru, let us know in the comments and we'll put you in touch with Maximo Nivel. And follow along to see how our Spanish lessons go next week. We might even make a video in Espanol.